Hi, it's Ian again. Welcome to pensionandfitness.com. And just recently we've spoke about the enormous number of people falling who are our age and older. And it really is quite worrying for a lot of people. Nobody wants to be falling over. And so just recently we spoke about walking with the head forward, bringing it back, putting the heel in, walking properly so that we don't put ourselves in a position where we can fall easily. And the other thing we have to do now is we have to look at balance, right? And so today we're going to improve our balance. We're going to do some exercises that improve balance. And the first one we're going to do is a single leg test. Now, when you do this, you want to aim to get to 30 seconds on one leg. Now, a lot of you won't get that. That doesn't matter. You just persevere at it and you keep doing it over and over again, because eventually, all of that practice will gradually settle into your mind. Your balance will improve, just like tightrope walkers. None of them were very good on day one. They were great now because over years they practiced and practiced and practiced until they got it better. None of us are born with balance. We have to learn balance as little babies and gradually as we get older. And if we do a lot of sitting around and we never do very much, our balance goes down. So it's really important that we work on balance so that we don't end up on the statistics level list of people who've had falls and have seriously injured themselves. So you need a chair here for support or something solid that you can use to stabilize yourself. And the first thing we're going to do is this one leg test. So once you're on one leg, you're going to raise the other one up and you're going to stand in this position. Right? Now you've got this here. You can keep your fingers here, your fingertips on it, so that you've got some balance there. And you want to hold this for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 30 seconds. If you only get a little bit of that, that's okay. Just keep practicing and gradually the number will go up and go up. You have to be able to do at least 5 seconds of that. If you can't manage 5 seconds on one foot, it means you've got a balance problem and you need to work, you need to do something about that, because you're much more liable to have a fall if you can only manage 5 seconds. So it's not a very long time, but once you're in this position, once you're in that position, you should be able to hold it for that 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there you go, there's 6 seconds. You need to be at least make that. And then that gives you a little bit of a platform to work from, and you can gradually work to get it 1, 2, 3 seconds more, 4 seconds more, 5 seconds more, and head towards 30 seconds. If you can do that for 30 seconds, then obviously, your balance is much better. Okay, so that's the first exercise, or the first test that you're going to do for yourself. This is your own personal test to find out what level you're at. Okay, so the second exercise we're going to do, again, we need the chair here for support, and we're going to go on to one leg. So once you're on one leg, you want to keep this here, keep your fingertips on it. Don't, if you have to, grip it to start off with, but gradually work towards so you're just using it to help you balance. And this exercise is you're going to kick forward, come back, you're going to kick sideways and come back, and then you're going to kick backwards and come back to both feet on the ground. Alright, this is a three-way kick. This is a single leg three-way kick. So forward, sideways and backwards. Right, now this is challenging your balance quite a bit. Don't do it fast. Do it nice and slow. Go forward, come back, go to the side and come back. If you have to put your foot down, that's okay. And then go back and come back. So forward, sideways and back. And it's challenging your balance all the time. That's the second exercise. Again, you want to do this 2 or 3 times each time you do this, so that you're giving yourself a little bit of practice and you're trying to build it up. And you're trying to build your balance system within your own body. Okay, Now, the third exercise you're going to do is, we all remember, you know, when people get stopped for drunk driving or tested for drunk driving by the police, they have to do the heel to toe walk. Well, we're going to do something similar. You're going to do the heel to toe, and then once you get there, you're not going to hold anything, you're just going to stand there. This is here if you need it. You can keep your fingertips close to it, but you want to stand like this for 30 seconds if you can. Or, if you can only do 5 or 6 seconds, okay, no problem, because you're going to be off balance all the time. You're going to find yourself, your body's trying to change all the time. You're going to feel it going forward and backwards on your feet, sideways and all sorts. So, once you get into that position, stand there, and you want to try and hold that for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go, 30 seconds in that position. Try and keep your weight evenly on both feet. Don't be back on the one and trying to do it on one foot. It's 2 feet, and you want to have both feet firmly planted on the ground with the heel and the toe together, and just stand in that position there. Keep this handy so that if you need it, you can touch this to correct your balance and not fall over, because we don't want anyone to get hurt with that. Right, so that's the third exercise. Again, you can do that several times, and whenever you practice it till you get it right. And the last exercise I'm going to show you, this is a balance cushion. Or some people call them balance discs or balance balls, and these cost these are about $17, $20 each. Now, I don't expect everybody to rush out and buy one of these, all right? There is an alternative to this, but this thing here is really, really good for your balance, right? Now, if you put this down and you stand on it, once you get comfortable and you're happy with that, you can let go and you can roll forwards and backwards. You can go sideways on it. And you can gradually just move around with this, because this is challenging your balance all the time. And if you do this for any length of time, you will, I promise you, improve your balance quite a bit. Alright, because it is unstable, but you've got to use that. And the fact that you're having to correct yourself all the time, going sideways, forwards and backwards, will help you a great deal. Now, I appreciate not everybody's going to have one of these. As an alternative, if you don't want to buy one or you don't have one, you can do what I'm going to do now and show you. Get a couple of cushions. Now, when you've got a cushion, if when you stand on it, it goes flat, it's no good. You may have to unzip it, put a couple of tea towels or a towel or something in there to make it a little bit more solid so that you can use it properly. Now, these aren't that good, but I've put 2 together. So now, when I stand on the 2 of these, I can do exactly what I did with that book, with the cushion. It's not quite as efficient, but it works. And you can go side to side, backwards and forwards, and do that exercise. Now, when you're on this, let me put these down to one side now, because you've seen those. Let's go back to this. Once you get on here, and you get comfortable, and you're ready there, time yourself. See how long you can stay on this without having to grab and hold. Just move yourself forwards and backwards, sideways, but always keep this handy here, because I don't want anybody falling. But this will challenge your balance and will improve it. Now, not everybody has good legs and can stand. At our age, there are people who don't have good legs and can't stand as well as others. If you're in a position where you can't stand much, you can't stand a lot, and you use a chair an awful lot, you can also do a little bit of balance training on this. You can sit on it and you can roll it backwards and forwards, and again, it's helping your balance, so that if your legs improve, you do exercises to strengthen them, you can then use your balance on your feet. But if you can't do that at the moment, you can do it from here. Bring this a little further forward and sit on it, and you can even lift your legs off the ground and you can get this balance thing going, and you can go side to side, forwards and backwards, and it works very well. Okay, that's the 4 exercises for today. Well, the first one's a test, and the other 3 are exercises for balance. Balance really important. An awful lot of people our age fall and get hurt seriously. Some of them die, and we don't want that to happen to any of us. So these exercises you can do every single day, and you can do them 2 or 3 times a day if you really want to, right? But the more you put into it, the better you'll get out of it, and that's the fact of life. The more you practice, the better your balance will get. And let's face it, nobody wants to be crippled because they've fallen down and broken bones and hurt themselves really badly, or they ended up in hospital, lost their independence, etc. So do these exercises for the next 2 weeks. Do them every day. The amount of times you do them is up to you, but do them every day, and they will help you improve your balance. And that's all I'm going to say on them now. Keep working at it. It's really good exercises for your balance. Thank you very much, and I'll see you back at pensionandfitness.com.